welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jessica Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you for coming back to watching one of my videos. If you've been watching my content and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, put your positive energy in there and support the channel and the work that I do. I would be greatly appreciative. Join the Capella family. If you are already a Capella member, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. You mean the world to me. If those of you who've been watching me for a while, I used to do automatic writing, divine masculine channeled letters. I don't necessarily like them call them love letters, because whatever comes out, it may be something that may be heavy for the feminines to hear. So I just view this as a letter from the divine masculine to the divine feminine, and I do it by automatic writing. I do not use cards. I do not use anything else other than what my guides want me to channel, and I let them take over my pen and I write down whatever masculine collective I'm tapping into. I write down any messages that I am being given, okay? So please keep in mind, this is a collective reading. This is not a personal reading. I do offer this as a service on my Capella website. If you go to capellawellness.com, go to personal readings, you will find letter from your person in there. I also have letters between you and your person. Your person writes a letter to you. The feminine writes a response to the masculine, okay? I have that as an option as well. So keep in mind that this is collective, all right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to get to center and I'm going to start writing down, okay? You are encouraged to meditate as I am writing down the messages. Now, probably some of you will skip ahead. I have no control over that. However, you may miss something if you skip over the meditation piece of this, but I can't tell you what to do. There's something powerful that happens when you are meditating and connecting with your person as I am writing. You may be surprised at what you may be getting from your person as you're meditating while I'm channeling via automatic writing. You may get this, they may write the same thing, or I may rate the same thing that you are hearing from your person, okay? That will help you to trust your intuition and to have faith in what it is that you are feeling from your person, all right? So at the end, I'm going to write down names, places, people, things, what I used to do before with these readings, to see what comes out, to see, it might be confirmation for you, or it might be something that will hit you, and it will, intuitively I'm speaking, that will kind of give you some sort of, not really validation or proof, but kind of confirmation, I would say, as to what is coming through in this letter. All right, so I'm going to get to center. I'm going to connect to the Divine Masculine Collective and make sure that I have permission at this time to tap into their energies, okay? So again, while I am meditating and while I'm writing down the messages, you are encouraged to meditate as I do this, all right? Here we go. Ooh, wow. While I was connecting with this collective of divine masculine, guys, I was about to cry. Oh my God. There is a group here. They were thanking me for doing this letter because this has been very hard for them to keep it. So it's a beautiful letter. And like I said, sometimes these letters will come out with very difficult things to hear, but this is truth right here. And I really tapped into some of them. I know there are a few masculines here who are watching this. I could have very well channeled. I know I did channel for somebody here, a masculine here, who's probably written almost identical to what I have written, if not. Some of this is very similar. So it's a masculine who's watching this. They're feeling relieved that they've been, they're seeing this out there in the open. So I think this is giving them encouragement to actually send this. I'm getting that some of them have already written what they want to say to you. And now when I say, there's mainly the masculines who are male. Please don't get hung up on the gender, okay? You fit it how you see it fit for your situation, okay? But there's a tremendous amount of profound love for the feminine here. I know they've been through a lot, which is why when I connected with them, they were very emotional about it before I even wrote this. So you're welcome, masculine. Since you were asking, you were telling me thank you. But this is very deep here. This may be the most profound letter that I've done to date, even though I haven't done this in a while. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this. Now, please keep in mind, this is not my writing. Meaning, I can't keep up, guys. So it looks like chicken scratch. I usually, if you've seen my writing before, I write more clear than this, but I'm going to read to you what they said. So they said, my beautiful bride, let me count the ways how much I love and adore you. This person's very poetic. They may have very strong water in their chart or creativity or even fire. I'm getting like strong Leo or strong Pisces or something. You mean everything to me, and words cannot express what I feel for you. It's been a long journey. I know this, but I am a changed man. What you have done in my life is beyond anything anyone can comprehend. You have been my beacon of light, faith, and hope for all these years. I cannot thank you enough for that. After all these years, yes, that was me that... After all these years, yes, that was me that tried to play that song on your Spotify, smiley face. I still love you. Our love, however, has grown exponentially. I'm even... excuse me. What does it say? See what happens. I'm even amazed at my own self on how powerful I have become. It's been an incredible struggle, yet I now realize unconditional love and compassion, patience and forgiveness is what ultimately heals not only me, but all of us. This is what Christ came here to teach us. This is what we are all supposed to learn from each other and be examples to others. Thank you, my love, for keeping your light on. It's led me home. It's changed my cold heart after years of disappointment and heartbreak, false promises and lies. Through you, I see my world, my unborn children. Through you, I see love, hope, faith, and peace. Even though I turned you away multiple times, even though I pretended not to care, it was all a lie. I felt the complete opposite. I was scared of the incredibly strong connection that overtook my heart and soul when I first laid eyes on you. The moment our eyes met, time stopped. I couldn't comprehend what was transpiring, but I knew it was you. It was and always has been you. I see clearly now who you are to me and what we came here to do. We have incredible things to accomplish together, and I cannot wait to get started. Just know I'm thinking of you because that's what I do all the time. There is a Dierks Bentley song that talks about this. Okay, so if you see that song, you've been seeing that song, this is confirmation that that's the person is actually thinking about you, and they send you that song to remind you. Expect to hear from me in the coming days. I'm ready for what God has has prepared us for. I'm ready. What? I'm ready for us. I intend to bring you a gift that God has placed in my heart to give you by this Christmas. It'll be a huge surprise, and I hope you will accept it. I spent much time perfecting and crafting this gift. You are truly deserving of it, and all that this world has to offer. Thank you for loving me the way that you do, for seeing me the way God sees me. I'll move mountains for you and cross the vastness of the ocean just to hold you in my arms, to wrap your arms and legs around you as we melt into one. May God continue to bless and protect you and our love. My heart is all yours. Loving you today, tomorrow, always. I got a name, but they did not want me to reveal the name. It may come out later, but the initial is T. Okay? Your divine masculine. There's someone who's a true divine masculine now. Oh, God. The emotion's pretty heavy. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to channel names, songs, places, things, random objects, whatever. This is what I tend to do. Take it how it resonates. If it doesn't fit you, don't force it, all right? And then after that, I'm going to actually pull message cards for this, okay? So here we go with the other channeling. Okay. They told me to stop, so we have Maya, Jessica, JC, Thomas. I'm thinking JC Chazé from NSYNC, so that's hilarious. Thomas, Tyrell, Tyreek, Tamara, Thaddeus, Edward, Edgar, Haley, Kay, Amanda, Brooks and Dunn, Pringles, Jingle Bells, Chicago, Michigan, Florida, Bora Bora, Engagement, Cindy Lou, Harry, Harris, Harry, because I said it too, Tanisha, Lucy, Kevin, Amaya, Bruce, a spruce tree, huge diamond ring, Compassion, Honda Civic, pilot, airplane, ticket, travel, orange, green, red, pants, blue glasses, truly, the drink, margarita, hotel, vacation, getaway, snow, ice, melt, California, Los Angeles, Cheetos, sailing, intercoastal, pie, Christmas morning and Christmas dinner, sleigh ride through the snow, Backstreet Boys, Nick Carter, Aaron, I know what that's about, heartbreak, understanding, Little Angels, King George, Princess Leia, Star Wars, Clark W. Griswold, Sparky, Uncle Lewis, and Bethany. That's from the National Lampoon's movie. Squirrel, Dolphin, Cheetah, Black Heart, Black Hat, Black Tie Event, Christian Grey, Anna, Let Me In, Stay Away, I Don't Want You to Leave, Go, I'll Make Love to You Like You Want Me to. That is the Boyz II Men song. Holly, Fred Claus, Karina, Corey, Shay, Harmonious, Sacred Union, Fire, Candle, Incense, Hiking, Mountains, Time Bomb, Divine Timing, Italy, Colors on Canvas, Deception, Blonde Hair, Blue Eyes, Green Eyes, Not Who You Think, We Are All One. Excuse me. Okay. All right, guys, so we are going to get messages, see what else your person has to say. What else does this divine masculine collective want to say to their feminine? Holy Spirit, archangels, galactic families, please, serious, please, and thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Wow. Son of a bitch, what did I say? I'm planning to surprise you. You see what I mean? It'll be a huge surprise right there with the gift. It's right here. They're just confirming what I channeled. I'm not used to this connection. I'm not used to a connection like this, so I run. The grammar in this deck is not that great. I did not do this deck, but I'm not really putting anything bad on the person who created this. This is Eternal Messages. I don't remember who does this. I really hate not communicating as much as I want to. See, that's why when I got emotional about it, they've been writing something like this and they've been wanting to send it to you because they haven't, some of you haven't communicated with your person in a while, okay? And they don't like it. So some of them do journaling and some of them, they'll write stuff to kind of help them cope, but they know that this needs to come out for those who are ready. Now, for those of you who are kind of starting off in your journeys and you're having any anger, resentment towards your person and you're like, yeah, whatever, this is bullshit, this is not for you. This is absolutely not for you, okay? So even if your person's not communicating with you, you're like, well, if they wanted to tell me how they feel, they'd do it by now. No. You have to be patient. These masculines that I'm channeling for, they said a lot of heartbreak and disappointment, false promises and lies. They've been hurt badly. They've been burned. You can't expect somebody to just forget about that, and they're not like the feminines, guys. Feminines it's a little bit easier for us to kind of express that and to kind of try to come out of that, but for men specifically, this is difficult. Or any female with very strong masculine energy, this is difficult for them, okay? So they really don't like the fact that they're not talking to you as much. But I do get a strong feeling, because there's something about by Christmas for a smaller group of you. You know who you are. You feel this coming. It's like you're in alignment. You've been told by this time and time again. You feel it. You know it in your heart. You know you are ready. You're not getting hung up on when this person communicates with you. You're not getting hung up on what the hell's happening for Christmas. You're just letting go and letting God. Okay, so this person is really having a hard time, and the holidays are kind of pushing them. All right, and they are really trying to muster up that courage to tell this to you. This is for some of you. For others of you, when you get into alignment and you're not getting hung up on this stuff, this is what your masculine will come forward to say to you. Okay, I already said this. What the heck is the other card? The sexual thoughts that run through my mind. There's some sexual tension there. They're thinking of other things, but at the same time, there's all this love, but this passion that they have for you is really fueling them to come forward and communicate, and they're planning to surprise you big time. So the bottom of the deck, oh my God, see? Look, the bottom of the deck, when we first met, I just always had this feeling about you. I was scared of the incredibly strong connection that overtook my heart and soul when I first laid eyes on you. The moment our eyes met, time stopped. I couldn't comprehend what was transpiring, but I knew it was you. It was and always has been you. They knew. And the first time they met, they had this feeling, and it was potent. It overtook their heart and their soul, as they said. It was beyond powerful. I'm being subliminal with how I feel about you. See what I mean? But we cannot expect these masculines to just go out there and be all Queen of Cups with us as we are with them. You can't expect that of this person. I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. See, they're saying, I hope you accept this gift. They're really, really coming into their power, some of them, to really just get this done and not worry about the outcome, not worry about rejection. They've been hesitating for a long time. They haven't been communicating with you for a long time, because when they come in with something like this, they don't want you to lose your shit. They don't want you to chop their head off. They don't want to be rejected, because they know it's been a long time. They said it. It's been a long journey. They know what they've done. They know what you've done, everything. They're like, I've been holding this for a long time. Right? They don't want to be rejected. Fear of rejection that they have to overcome. I've been having dreams of you. They've been seeing a lot of dreams. God hasn't even been showing them what to do, how to come forward, what to say, and I'm hearing somebody wakes up all of a sudden, they write it down. Okay, something like that. What else does the masculine want the feminine to know? These are the message of love oracle cards. What does the masculine want the feminine to know at this time, Holy Spirit? Wait, the timing is not quite right. For the majority of you, it's not time yet, which is why I was channeling that. Okay? They're waiting for the right time for this. God has given them the green light, and God has told them when this is supposed to happen. As far as for the group of you where they're going to surprise you, for the others of you, they're not ready. So there's some of you where this won't transpire by Christmas of this year. All right? They need for you to be patient. Be patient, but don't just be waiting around, twiddling your thumbs and tapping your fingers on the table. That's not going to help. All right? God already has this set in place. He knows the day, the time, and the hour. We have to allow God to. We have to trust in that timing. We have to allow God, if He knows when the right time is, He's gonna be magical. He knows exactly when this is supposed to happen. Bottom of the deck, regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. See? This is why there's so much emotion here. A little bit, some of them, they're still getting over this rejection, the regret, right? It's like Five of Cups energy. They feel pretty bad about how they treated you, because remember, before, they did not realize you were their feminine. They did not realize what this connection was about. We never do. No counterpart connection. When you meet, it is not, oh, this is divine, this is a twin flame thing, this is a light counterpart thing, this is going to be easy. No, I never knew that. I knew it months later. It was crazy to me because of what I felt that time where we first went out on a date. I was like, what just happened? The same thing that happened to me, time stopped, where our eyes met, and I was like, what just happened? And I heard, oh my God, it's you, something like that. It's like we were the only ones in the ale house. I was like, what is this? I had no idea what this was until much later. So this person is regretting the fact that even though intuitively they knew it was you, they were like, wait a minute. The ego comes in and the double energy comes in to confuse the masculine and to confuse the feminine. Go slow. Take time to get to know each other. Some of you went into it too quickly. Now when you reunite with your person, take your time. Don't repeat the same mistakes. Interference and external parties intruding on this relationship. I believe that it's an external party. It could very well be a person, but I'm thinking it's the regret, the shame, the ego that is interfering here. Okay? All right, I'm going to pull some of my decks here that I created. And it's funny because my guides are telling me that I need to start working on getting these into production. So I will say, okay, that came out. I will say that my own Divine Masculine was the one who created these decks, meaning he telepathically told me what to write. Okay? This is all coming from my person. See, we worked together already on mission, and he's not even here yet. So you see how this works? I wish I would have told you how I felt when I had the chance, you see? It's time for permanent union. Be prepared. That's for some of you. You know who you are. Just because I'm silent doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you, because I do. They really hate not talking to you. They really, really do. Okay? Told ya. I wish I would have told you. Look, this person is very connected to God. They're very spiritual, because that's the point of this connection. This is to get you closer to God and have your person to get closer to God. That's the whole point, guys. Amongst other things, keep your eyes on God. All right? This is a spiritual connection. God oversees this. The masculines want you guys to keep your eyes on him. Okay? Let me get another deck here. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleading Series. Please reveal to us for our highest good. What else would the Divine Masculine like to say to the feminine? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. They have a lot to say. I'm going to text, call, email you, and ask to see you. I really need to see you. They cannot hold back anymore. You are doing one hell of a job. Keep it up. I've had issues with God and blame him for everything. So you see what I mean? This is the point of this connection, people. This is not romantic. This is not about riding off into the sunset with them and thinking that, oh, I don't have to do any work. And why is it because I feel like this person, it can be easy? No, this point of this connection is for you to get closer to God. This is what my mission is when I do this work. Okay, because this bond was created by God. He wants you to have the higher love, which is why he's telling you to keep your eyes on God. He totally had issues with this for a very, very long time. And he blamed God for all the heartbreak, all the disappointment, all the false promises and the lies. But that's because the masculine was coming from a place of ego, thinking, why the hell do I have to go through this and this, and that? It were lessons to be learned. It's the same thing that you had to learn, feminine, and the lessons you had to learn from your interaction with your person. Okay? This is a God thing. And when you guys come into union, you are going to be an example of what a divine couple is. That is the point. If you are true, what they call twin flames, that is what your mission is about. But this is about you first having that strong connection with God initially, and for you to get the masculines to become closer to God, period. Because so many of them have fallen away from that. All right, this is huge. This is what's really going to elevate the vibration of the planet, to help heal the masculine collective, to include the feminine collective. Remember what they said about Christ. This is what Christ came here to teach us. This is about Christ consciousness. I'm finally going to give you a response. See? I'm finally going to give you a response. Oh my God. Words cannot express how grateful I am for you. I truly am. I channeled that. See what I mean? Words cannot express what I feel for you. See? And how grateful they are for you. Because for a few of you, you helped them to overcome this right here. That is huge. That is the point of this connection, people. That is the point. It changes your whole world. That's tremendous healing. When you get somebody back, it's the prodigal son. When you get somebody back to God, to have that very even closer relationship with God, you've done a tremendous thing, not only for your masculine, but for the masculine collective and for the planet. This is what we're trying to do here with these connections, okay? They can't express, you've changed them significantly. Significantly. You are a unicorn. I still can't believe your mind sometimes. I think I said that in my live last night. Make sure your ringer is on. I'm about to call you. They wanted me to show something when I picked up the Keep Your Eyes on God. I'm making plans for us. I just need more time. Don't go. I'm about to reach out to you. I know I have to say something before you leave. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Okay. Oh my God. I am, wow. I feel it. Holy Spirit, archangels, galactic families, pleading Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What else does the masculine want to say to the feminine? Please and thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. I'm coming to get you very soon. Hang tight. I'm almost there. See? They're ready for this. This is it. Expect to hear from me very soon. For a few of you, this is around Christmas time. There's some Christmas miracle, and I keep feeling this. I keep feeling it. But you know this is for you when you have no issues with this, when your person has no issues with this, and you have complete, unwavering faith in this connection. No anger, no bitterness, no resentment, no wondering in the how, the when, the why. Why haven't they communicated? If they felt this way about me, they should have said something. No, no, and no. That is not a divine feminine who thinks that, okay? So this is to encourage those of you who are not there yet. This is what will happen when you keep your eyes on God. This is why your masculine is telling you this. This is about you and God right now, feminines, not you and your masculine. But for those of you who are there, this is it. They're coming to get you. You just need to be patient a little bit longer, feminine. And if you're a true divine feminine, patience isn't a problem for you at all. At all. So I'm going to get a shadow card. I do have a shadow deck here. I kind of had to add to this. My masculine also gave me these shadow messages. And again, we are already working together on mission, and he is not even here in the physical yet. But you see how powerful this is? When we are working together, when this happens, when you're doing your mission work, because mission work is a requirement before permanent union happens. You got to be doing your mission work. At some point, when your masculine's ready to help you, he will start helping you in the 5D before you start doing your mission work in the 3D. I didn't even... I'm afraid to speak my truth. I'm working on this. You see what I mean? What does the masculine want the feminine to know? I'm still trying to process this connection. I need time. See? For some, the timing is not quite right. This is why for the masculines who are ready, it's been a long journey, like they say. They know this, but that's because they were still trying to process that connection. We talked about the strong connection that they felt. It was like, what is this? I couldn't comprehend what was transpiring. We channeled this. This is right here. For some of you, they're still trying to process this. We need to fully heal before we are ready for harmonious sacred union. This will take some time. Please be patient. Healing is not easy. A lot of stuff has to be purged out, okay? This is for others of you. You need to be patient with this connection. This is bigger than what you think it is. And again, this is about Christ consciousness. This is about you going back to God. It's exactly what I have done. And when I have done that, I have encouraged, I've inspired my masculine to do the same. And I didn't have to say one word to him at all. I would encourage him telepathically, and I've been doing that for years. There is incredible power when you are sending out that feeling, that unconditional love, the compassion, the patience, the motivation, the drive, the inspiration, the courage, the confidence, the fearlessness to your person when you have embodied that, embodying your masculine and feminine energies. But this is only possible through God. I mean, a true divine counterpart connection involves a very profound connection with God, period. Because you guys have a very godly mission. This is what the point of all this is. Both of you, as I said, are going to be an example of what a divine couple is. And you are going to really be a huge inspiration for people. Not just for single people, but for people who are already married too. For people who've been divorced, everyone. This is significant, and some of you have even grander missions than others. This is not to say that you are better. That's not what I'm saying, but God has assigned a couple of you for much grander missions here, okay? Where you'll definitely be changing the world, literally, all right? So they need to fully heal. I spend money frivolously. Okay, there's probably a financial, money issues there. I beat around the bush because I don't want you to see the real me. For some of these masculines, the real them is being sensitive. Some masculine who has a lot of feminine energy that they've suppressed for way too long. That was the real them, because what I'm getting for some of these masculines, some of them, if they're male, they dealt with feminines who ridiculed them for that. You're such a baby. Like, why are you so sensitive? Why do you cry at movies? Why are you, so compassionate? All this other stuff. Why do you tap into or like things that feminines do? Or there's something about crying over movies, Disney movies, or some songs, something like that. And sometimes men who are like that, they try to hide that because other men ridicule them for them, and some other women do the same. Why are we going to do that? If that's who they are, why are we pushing that on to those masculines? That makes it worse for them. So what I'm getting is that they didn't want to show you that, and you saw that in them. You were enamored by their sensitivity. And it's kind of like, oh my God, how is this feminine viewing me like this? Because there are feminines here who see their masculines the way God sees them. Again, there's God in all of this. This is what I teach. And a lot of these connections do not put God into, a lot of these other videos that you watch, they don't put God into this connection. You cannot have this come into permanent union without God in it, period. Period. If both of those people don't have a true light counterpart connection, and they're not having a mission where they're putting God in the forefront of everything, I honestly do not believe that is a true counterpart connection. It's called something else. Okay? That's what my guides have shown to me. You don't have to believe it. This is my belief. I don't have to push anything on you because that's not my right. I'm not responsible for that. However, I'm trying to get people to open their eyes to what this type of connection really is. You see your masculine the way God sees them. That is huge. That is huge. You know you are fully in your divine feminine power when you see your masculine the way God does. And if you don't know how God sees them, that means you need to go back to God and have a relationship with him for you to better see your masculine in a better light. Okay? But there are a smaller group of you. They're ready. They're almost there. They're going to give you a response. We have a lot of communication cards here. Because they're trying to find the words, because that love for you is so great. And they're going to God to help them, to send you this letter, to tell you how they feel, because it's been very hard for them to put it into words. Because honestly, feminines, there are no words to express it, as they said. It's all about the feeling. That's why communication doesn't mean anything in most cases. Where you're wanting to your masculine to confirm how they feel about you, their words are just words. The emotion, the feeling, it's way more powerful than what is written. So when I read this, I felt it beforehand. The emotion was so strong, which is why I was on the verge of tears. When you feel that, that is more powerful than anything that I've written here. You don't need this, divine feminine, but I'm doing this for a reason. It's a matter of what you have felt when I was reading what your masculine wrote. That's more important than what was written here. Okay? You need to trust in how you feel. Look, I love you deeper than you can imagine. It's deeper than the ocean. What did I just say? I love making you laugh and making you smile. It gives me great joy. There's a feminine here, or a couple of feminines who, your person is very, very witty and very funny. And you laugh a lot at their jokes, and you tell them how hilarious they are, how they have like the best sense of humor. And they love that. They miss that about you. And they can say the silliest shit, but you will still laugh at it. Okay? Because they're in tune with their playful side, their inner child. But anyway, guys, that is your message from your masculine. If you would like your own personal letter, because remember, this is a collective reading. I just said some of you are not here yet. But this is what can happen when you do your part, you do your work. But if you want to know exactly what your masculine wants to tell you, it could be confirming what was channeled here, what came out in this reading, or it's going to be different. I do offer these readings. I have the love messages from your person, which is just the cards, or if you do the handwritten letter from your person, this is what you will get. But it will come only just from your person, not from a group of masculines, okay? Again, I also have the counterpart automatic writing letters where your masculine writes a letter to you, you write a letter to your person. I write it down. His letter to you, you see me writing it out, and then your response to your masculine. Those are underneath the light counterpart / twin flame readings on my website, capellawellness.com. There's even a letter from your higher self to you. I also offer a letter where what your higher self really wants to tell you. Those are super powerful. With love letters to yourself, your higher self to your 3D self. I also offer those on my website, okay? So if you want your own personal one, go ahead. I will put the links in the description box, but go to capellawellness.com and you can get your own personal letter, all right? Whether it's the conversation between you and your person, your letter from your person, or this is a letter from you, your higher self, okay? I really hope this helped you. I really, really hope it did. If you want to book your own personal reading with your counterpart connection, I do offer twin flame readings and I do offer twin flame coaching. I also have a twin flame support group that I offer for members only. If you have a subscription, you have a membership on my website. A lot of those memberships involve twin flame support group sessions where you can sit in with other people who are going through something very similar than you, very similar to you, feminine, and you will all provide each other some tremendous support in this journey. But those support group sessions are only available through the memberships. So I have a link to the memberships in the description box below. I do some of the memberships have monthly readings on how your person's feeling about you and what the dynamic of the connection is for that month. Some of those membership tiers include that, where you get unlimited access to those other readings that I do on my own website, so you can see what is going on at that time with your person, and to see what they're feeling about you in that month. Okay, so go ahead and check out those memberships. Okay, I even have a particular reading that involves just message cards and whatever else I channel out while I'm doing them. They're shorter, but I do pull a lot of these message cards, include the ones that I created. If you want to book that, there's that available. It's love messages from your person. All right. Yeah, I believe there's even a package. If you want a lot of these readings, I believe there's a package for you where you save money on if you book multiple readings pertaining to your counterpart connection. Okay, so you want to check that in the Capella Tarot packages section of my website. But anyway, that's enough for now. Thank you guys for watching this video. I do appreciate your love and support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do me a huge favor and support the channel, support the work that I do so I can keep this going. If you want to leave a comment, if you have any questions about anything, put it out there. People will support you, okay? Do not worry about putting a comment if you need some more guidance or you need some more support from the other members or the other people who watch these videos, all right? But please, make it positive. I do not want to see any negative comments because you're actually coming from a distorted feminine place, so don't do that, okay? Hold back on that. If you really want to say something negative, keep it to yourself. All right, because you're putting that energy out there, and this is not what I allow on my channel, period. Okay, I can help you with something, but don't put negative stuff out there. All right. Again, if you have any questions about anything, please don't hesitate to contact me. My email address is in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, there are plenty of other areas that you can contact me. All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, for subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. I wish you the best today and always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jasmine, Capella Wellness, starring out.